Welcome back to Zero.Point Reviews, everybody. Sorry, we are still lacking our intro. StreamYards does not want to upload our fun, usual, regular intro for whatever reason. But this week we are doing Ridley Scott's 1985 Legend, starring Tom Cruise, Mia Sara, and it's Kevin and Jeff as always. But we also have a very special guest, Mark from the VSMP podcast. Welcome aboard, Mark. You want to let everybody know what you do on over there at VSMP and tell us what your first experience is with Legend after that.
Yeah, the visually stunning movie podcast where we normally do more current stuff. I know you guys like to do some classics and some retro TV, which is I love as well, and we probably should talk more about that as we can. But no, Legend, man, I don't recall seeing it in a theater back in the day, but I saw it early. I saw it early because it was right, it's right in the D&D wheelhouse. When you see the trailers and everything, you're like, oh yeah, that's right in the wheelhouse. So it was interesting to revisit. Let's put it that way.
I believe that. And Kevin, what about you? Do you have a first experience with this movie, or where are you following this one? Because I got probably a different story than everybody that's probably watching on here.
I remember catching this on cable as a kid. So probably when it first came out, somebody had it on VHS or it was on cable. And I just remember falling in love with this flick. And no, maybe it was my dad that had rented it and thought it was cool. But like the creations that you see in this and the creatures and the puppetry are just so mind-blowing that at like 6 years old, I was like, this is the coolest shit I'd ever seen. So I want to say I was 5 or 6 when this came out.
Damn. You both got me beat. This was my first time watching the movie in its entirety.
Wow.
Really?
I distinctly feel like I've seen like bits and pieces through the years, but I've never actually seen the whole movie. I don't know if it was because it was like TBS, TNT, WGN when I was living out here in Wisconsin growing up. I don't remember which channel it was on. I'm sure I saw like the very first like maybe several minutes ish on TV or somewhere in the middle. I don't remember like anything though. And I have it from Arrow Video on Blu-ray, the theatrical cut, but I've never watched it since I bought it. And I know there's a director's cut. And Kevin asked me the other day, so which one are we going to watch? And I'm like, that's a really good question. And we decided to go director's cut. We did a poll on X, and a lot of people suggested we just stick with the director's cut, despite the theatrical cut having a Tangerine Dream soundtrack going on with it. So I was like, all right, well, director's cut it is. I watched it this morning, and that is my actual first experience with the movie in its entirety. So that was pretty interesting for me. And spoiler alert, I think I really liked it.
Well, thank God. This would be a kind of weird podcast.
And that's fine. We like to do movies where if you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't, you haven't. And that's a good way to explain things that I might have missed watching the director's cut or not missed watching the director's cut.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something about it, because I mentioned before we started, I watched the theatrical cut. I have it on Blu-ray and it has both cuts, and I had to decide. So I said, well, I'm going to go with the theatrical cut because it's been a while.
Okay.
And there's a disclaimer at the front where they talk about how Universal did the transfer in 2004 or 5, something like that. And it was a note from Ridley Scott. And he goes, and I wasn't involved in that. He goes, but I can just tell you, both versions. He goes, the transfer version of the theatrical cut is way clearer. It's different source material. It's a better looking product. He goes, but I'll leave it to you to decide. He goes, there's advantages to both versions, which I thought was pretty cool.
That is pretty stand up of him. I've heard him say less about people that have messed up his films.
Right.
No kidding.
So I think he just kind of acknowledged that things happen, but he didn't poo-poo the theatrical cut at all. So
no.
I always really liked it. I mean, looking back at it in hindsight, some of the cast didn't like it so much, but I'm just kind of like, what are you bitching about? You made something that made everybody dream and swoon when they were younger. So you made a good picture.
Well, I know Tom Cruise is very outspoken about this one whenever it gets brought up anyway. He's like, just watch the director's cut. It's more of like what I was more interested in anyway. But he really hates the theatrical. You bring it up to him and he's like, yeah, it's just a typical Ridley Scott movie that got shit canned by the frickin' studio and edited to hell and hacked up, and then they slapped on a different soundtrack. And it's like, yeah, he's not a big fan. And after this, he decided to get more creative input in every movie he would ever do.
You know what's funny? You mentioned that is because I didn't know how he felt about it. But I was looking, I was like, okay, so Ridley Scott, 82, Blade Runner, 84, Apple's 1984 at.
Yep.
85 Legend, 89, he goes to Black Rain. So one of those is an outlier, and it's not the Apple ad. You go Tom Cruise, he's got Taps, Outsiders, Risky Business, all the right moves, all before 83. 85 Legend, 86 Top Gun. He does not approach anything like fantasy again until 94 with Interview with a Vampire.
That's a really good point.
He doesn't even get close, which I thought was amazing. And, Mia Sara, basically her Legend's her first feature. And she turns around the next year and does Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
And Tim Curry's Tim Curry.
And Tim Curry, oh my God. Yeah. I loved him in this movie. And I'm like, this is probably one of my favorite portrayals of Tim Curry. And I had never actually seen this movie before. And I'm like, oh my God.
I don't remember him having so much swagger as a kid. I was like,
oh, dude,
he's laying on the charm right now, dude. Shit.
I'm like Beauty and the Beast, Beast, move out, brother. This guy's in charge now. He's what's going on.
Yeah, the Jack Nicholson eyebrows and everything.
Oh, so good.
It's crazy. And you mentioned the soundtrack being different in the
that's the big thing. I haven't heard, or I am going to watch the theatrical version probably tomorrow. I just didn't have time today.
It's interesting because I had to go look and do a comparison because it's very 80s, but not as 80s as Lady Hawk.
See,
with
that's
Alan
what
Parsons,
I was about to ask.
Which is another movie that I absolutely fucking adore. By the way,
I love that.
But they both came out in 85, and they both went that route. And I thought it was weird. It's like now I kind of want to go back and watch the director's cut if they put Goldsmith's score back in.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, how bad do you think Jerry Goldsmith's score was that you needed to replace it with a German pop band in the
80s? Did they really?
And I'll be real. Listening to the director's cut, I'm like, this is really good. Like, Goldsmith feels like it's his best score he's ever done that nobody ever talks about. And I'd almost agree with him on that one. I thought it was fantastic.
Goldsmith, well, no one's heard it.
Yeah.
I mean, or almost no one except diehards.
Well, you can't even find the director's cut anywhere except I think on the Blu-ray you mentioned.
Yeah.
And if
I thought they were going to put out 4K resto on this too. But I could be wrong about that.
Yeah. Come on, Arrow. Put out the 4K of the director's cut. Let's go.
Right.
It's strange, but speaking of German pop songs, this movie has always reminded me of the Madonna song Dear Jessie. Don't know why. Just pops into my head every time I hear this song, which is not often.
Thanks, Kevin. No, I can't get that on my head.
Thankfully, I've never heard it because I do not give two shits about Madonna, so I don't have to worry about it.
And you just won the stream tonight, Mark.
And I'll force it upon Jeff later, kind of like Dirty Diana. No. You'll see, motherfucker.
Oh, Dirty Diana is awesome. Dirty Diana is awesome. Say what you want about MJ's personal life. The boy could rock.
Yeah, dude. I sent him the Frog Leap cover of it. I'm like, dude, the song's still powerful. It sends a message.
He's like, I'm trying to not put something in your browser history, but here you go, Jeff. I'm like, oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Not at all.
Well, we're clearly in the good part of what's good about Legend. Let's keep it rolling. Kevin, got something else you like about the good of Legend?
You know, we talked just a little bit about it, but the creature effects are amazing. Between the goblins and Tim Curry, like, this is just such a beautiful film to watch. I don't care so much about the glitter on everybody else, all the fairies and whatnot, except for maybe Una.
You mean the Tinkerbell ripoff to Tom Cruise's Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. HPV.
It's not a
Tinkerbell,
complaint.
yes.
It's just an observation.
Correct.
Just saying.
No, I did not mind that at all. She was cute. But no, I really dug it. This is a stunning movie. It's not the best acted. Again, it's everybody's first couple of features, but it's not poorly acted by any means whatsoever. It's a beautiful fairy tale, but at the same time, you have to ask yourself, how much cocaine was involved in the making of this picture?
Only
I don't know. Ask Tony Scott.
There's a lot of glitter in this, a lot of reflections, a lot of light.
Bombs on the unicorns.
Oh, those poor fucking horses, man. I like horses. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the little girl that wanted a pony when she grew up. I'm the old man that wanted a pony when he grew up. No, but like, horses are kind of like giant dogs. And so these animals are like really well trained. They're probably really awesome to hang out with, but Lordy, their patience were probably tried during this picture.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, here, run through 4 feet of fake snow. Again and again and again and again and again.
And then let's try and burn down Pinewood Studios.
And then we're going to sprinkle glitter in your eyes every time we do it. No, don't blink. It's not magical.
And we're gonna glue this thing to your forehead.
Yep.
What's with the dildo?
Right.
Really, I can't work like this.
Yeah.
And I'll never work with you again.
Correct. No, I think the best parts of this movie are the fact that it is gorgeous. It is.
Yes.
It is absolutely gorgeous to behold. We started again. I told you guys I had to watch it again yesterday because life. And right. I told the wife, I said, I have to watch Legend. She goes, okay. As soon as I fired it up, she goes, and the goblins always creep me the fuck out. It's like, yes, they do.
I had no idea that the main goblin was a female. I was like, oh, okay, then shit.
I had forgotten that, but clearly once she started talking, it's like, chick.
Yep.
And I forgot Billy Barty was in it, which is always great.
And
anytime you can see Billy Barty, it's going to be a great character.
Yeah, Billy Barty and Deep Roy are both people I'm just kind of like,
yeah, I forgot Deep Roy showed up and I was like, that's an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
Not my Oompa Loompa, but an Oompa Loompa.
Correct. Right. Well,
no, and Oompa Loompa.
And Oompa Loompa and Noodles Macintosh, which is always wonderful. Was that his name in UHF? Yeah. Noodles Macintosh. Now I'm going to go watch UHF. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. That's right. That's another underappreciated movie.
Yep.
Yeah. He was the cameraman.
Love that one. You found the marble in the oatmeal. Don't get me started, man. I have a whole panel at events dedicated to movie quotes.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Yeah. No, UHF is no Princess Bride, but it's got some quotes in it.
Yeah.
No, the gold standard is the Princess Bride, and there's not a movie that comes close.
Not even Ghostbusters.
Because every single line, probably except 2 in the Princess Bride, is quotable. You can work into a conversation on any given day in any given situation.
Fair.
That is a quotable film.
Fair. All right. But I'm saying that Ghostbusters is, and maybe even Clue is a close contender.
Clue, good Lord.
I'm just saying.
Please don't remake that, Ryan Reynolds.
Please
No.
don't.
But I digress. No, yeah, Clue's great too. But no, the fact that this movie looks so good is it's mind-boggling. The creature effects they're both really top-notch and really dated in a lot of ways, except for Tim Curry. Tim Curry is timeless.
Oh my God, that
Timeless
was
in this thing.
fantastic. They did a great job on that.
It's like that's what they went, and you need goblins? Fuck, out of time.
Well, it's
But
Rick
here's what
Cotton,
we'll do.
so you got a great special effects creature designer going on there with Rick. So
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be a good time with him.
Yeah, and everything was so fun. Like once the goblins got the unicorn horn and they started utilizing magic and all that, then you're just kind of like, oh man, now they're really having special effects. This is fun. There's no watching this and not having fun.
Yep.
It's not a highbrow picture, but it is a damn good 80s fun flick. This is not The Princess Bride, but it is of the same vein.
Yeah, you just take out the humor. It's got the whimsy, the fantastical, and a certain sense of adventure without making you feel like it's a chore. And that's what I really like about Legend. Like, I didn't feel like I had to force myself to watch this. I found myself brought into the movie. Like, this is what I remember movies being like. This is what's missing from movies these days, is a sense of, I don't know, charm, whimsy, especially fantasy movies. Yeah. Like, they try so hard to be so serious and so grounded that they forget you can have levity with your goblins. You can have levity and brevity with other things like fairies, but then you can also twist them around a little bit at some point with the fairies to where I've been in love with you, Jack. I just want to kiss. Yeah. And it's like, oh man, that's twisted. Sorry, Peter Pan. I think this is a better movie.
Possibly.
Maybe.
You know what else is good about this one, and it's something if they remade it today, this movie would not be 90 minutes long.
No.
This movie would be 215 and be easy. Way long. This movie, it gets in, it tells its story, and it gets out. Now we get to the bad. I'm going to have a flip side to that.
Sure.
But it never tries to bog itself down in anything. It wants to get in and entertain you and get out, and it does that.
Yeah, there are no miscellaneous subplots, trail off ends, nothing like that. It's a very concise story.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep. Very nice and easy.
It left room for sequels that never happened, of course, but this could be a universe like with the Dark Crystal that Netflix could say, hey, we'll throw some money at a series for you. It doesn't have to be the same actors.
Leave it be at this point.
No, I'm of course, but I'm just saying it had that potential back then.
Which streaming service attempted to do Time Bandits?
Amazon Prime.
Was that Prime or was that Apple?
It was not. I don't think it was Apple. Was it Apple?
Yep.
I think it was Apple.
That's one of their clear misses.
Yeah.
Apple normally curates really well. We love them here on our show because basically they almost have nothing that's bad. It might not be great. I
want to see Monarch and For All Mankind.
Monarch is not terrible. It's no Silo, and it's no Slow Horses.
Okay.
But it's pretty good. Slow Horses is incredible, though.
They also had, what was it called? Jason Momoa's C?
C, yeah. I have trouble with Momoa, so I haven't broken down yet.
Understood.
I think next up on my force myself into it is Severance. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Interesting. I have not heard of Severance.
Wow, they're starting season 3.
Are they?
Or approved it for season 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am so lame because we have Apple TV and I have never once turned it on.
Wow. Turn it on. I'm telling you, turn it on for Slow Horses. Slow Horses is great. Mm-hmm. Physical, if you want a blast from the past for the 90s, by the way, with Rose Byrne.
Oh, cool.
I'm a season behind. I need to go back in. And of course, you can watch all of Ted Lasso.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh yeah, Ted Lasso.
You know.
That's right.
It's only 3 seasons. It's like 36 episodes or something.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed because I do want to get to it, specifically Monarch. But yeah.
Monarch, you can see where they can improve Monarch, but it is not bad by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, Legend is a story that they don't try to turn this into a series. Don't do it. Stop. It's a fairy tale. Tell the fairy tale. Move the fuck on.
They will one day.
They reboot everything.
No, I know.
I rue the day when they're going to do it to Star Wars, and you know they're going to do it.
They need to at this point.
Yeah,
they need to wash that blackboard.
Yeah,
and take care of it.
Yeah, that last trilogy didn't state anybody. I don't think
there was no last trilogy. That never happened. This is not the sequel trilogy you were looking for,
right? No, I heard they're trying to do Flash Gordon. So I'm going to ask. I'm like I said, I'm going to be up in Twin Falls next month at their Comic-Con, and I get to moderate Sam J. Jones' panel. So I'm going to ask him what he thinks of that.
Maybe we can get him mad at you after Kevin does another Hooters picture with him. Kevin got him mad at us once before, like years ago.
Flash would probably like to kick my ass.
Probably could. He is large. He is not a small man.
No. I had superimposed him with Jeff and Ted in a Hooters, and there was a Hooters right across the street from the convention that they were at. So everyone thought they were at that Hooters and went rushing across the street to go see Sam Jones at Hooters. And then running back over to the convention to Sam Jones to say, "Oh man, I just missed you over at the Hooters."
What? Yeah, I'm sure he was not happy about that.
Nope. And I'm sitting there like, ha ha, woo, I did that in my pajamas. Far out.
That's where we moderated a panel with him.
Oh God. That's why you can't have nice.
Thankfully, he was okay, like a little while later. But at first, it was like, oh no, Kevin, what'd you do?
My instincts.
Kevin likes to troll people.
I see John in the chat reminded me that Foundation is also on Apple, and it is also the first season's great. Okay. Second season, they deviate, and I have to watch season 3.
Gotcha.
So, first season's outstanding.
Another vote for Silo.
Silo's incredible, man. Plus, it's got Rebecca Ferguson in it, so it's a joy to watch.
Okay.
All right, then.
You got me convinced on that one.
Yep.
I'll take that. Yeah.
But no Mia Sarah. No
Mia Sarah.
No.
I think it was. What's that, Kevin?
Oh, nothing.
I was just gonna circle back to Legend and I know you think like the acting's not so great for some of them, but I think they actually cast it very well, especially for this point in the 80s. Definitely gave them a different look than other fantasy swords and sandals movies that were going on at this time. And I appreciated what Tom Cruise did, Mia Sarah, and I think Tim Curry was the glue that brought it all together. Once they were all on screen together in that last act, it brought everything together in a nice, sweet little ball of awesomeness. Yep. And I appreciated what they all did. And I know it wasn't the best, but I think they did a pretty damn good job for what they did. And it kept me invested in the movie because of their portrayals and how well their characters were written. So it's not a complex movie. It's very simple, but sometimes keeping it simple is the best way to go.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate things.
And Ridley did not do that with this movie, so I appreciated that.
And it's also worth pointing out that the side characters were amazing without taking up too much of the story.
Especially in the director's cut, from what I understand, that they cut a lot of that extra stuff out for the theatrical, is what I understand. And that's
Oh,
why the
really?
director's cut people seem to feel like get more good character moments for everybody as opposed to the main core group.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now I'll have to sit down and watch that one then.
Yeah, the other fairies they're pretty goddamn entertaining. There are a lot of scenes that don't involve Tom Cruise where you're like, oh shit, this is really fun.
Yeah, he's not in the movie as much as you think he is. It's really kind of funny.
The are they fairies, Jeff? Are they gnomes? I know
wanna
one
say
of
they're
them
like gnomes or something.
one of them goes and fights alongside of or joins the goblins, but he is not a goblin.
Well, he starts turning into one. He went off on an adventure like, say, a
Oh.
Frodo. Oh, no, not Frodo.
Bilbo.
Yeah, he just went off an adventure and got succumbed to the darkness a little bit, and he's like, "But these are my brethren." At the very end, that took me by surprise. I was not expecting that, actually.
Yeah, it was Deep Roy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
It's like he takes the helmet off. I'm like, you know what? I should have seen something like that coming. I've been watching movies since like 1982. And it's like, well, I wasn't thinking like that for this movie. It's not that complex. Then they throw something in there like that, like, oh, nice little swerve. Cool.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it, and I was kind of like, oh shit. All right then.
Yeah.
I like
He
that.
took the helmet off. I'm like, damn, cool.
Mm-hmm. So, but I mean, everybody in this was stellar.
Then they try and bake him in the oven.
bake him in the oven.
Bake and bake.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second, because this movie opens and it, it's got the, I don't know if the director's cut has it, that scrolling text that explains the world and
no
good and
scrolling
evil and
text
all
in
that
the
stuff.
director's cut.
So there's not?
No.
Okay,
It's
so
an
it
opening
explains
narration.
what's going on in the world, but then it cuts to Tim Curry's kitchen, and they're chopping a guy up, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh.
To cook them fuckers, because and then Deep Roy gets put in a freaking Deep Roy pot pie later, but it's just like the guy's sitting there and he's like chopping. There's a dude laid out, and I was like, holy crap.
Yep.
Dang.
Damn.
Like that's a little dark, isn't it?
Just
It fits for the German fairy tale.
Yeah.
Those
crazy Germans.
And then we'll make him meat.
Yes.
Nice and neat.
Shit. No, but that was really good. All of this was excessively creepy, excessively beautiful, excessively silly, and it just worked. But it wasn't
for some reason it all came together.
Yeah, like it as a kid, this was fun. This was, again, like I said, another one of those pictures like The Princess Bride, where it's like this is a staple. You watch it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I would put it again up there with something like Princess Bride. God, what was I going to say? Little Shop of Horrors at the time. The Wraith would be another movie I'd watch all the time with this. And Howard the Duck, God help me.
I won't say that we own Howard the Duck here, but I won't not say it.
I do.
Understood.
I drove illegally to go get Howard the Duck.
I won't say that I have Roger Corman's Fantastic Four, but I'm not saying that.
I do. I got it.
and the Captain America.
I got both Captain Americas on DVD from.
I do not have the second one. That's the one I haven't found yet.
I have the Red Brown movies. I don't have the 91 movie. I rented it when it first came out. Was disappointed as hell. And I have the Corman Fantastic Four with riff tracks, but I haven't seen the entire thing by itself. No.
I still stand by my assertion that the Corman movie it's still the most accurate origin story.
So far. Yep.
I'd agree.
And I liked the one that just came out.
Yeah.
So, but the most accurate origin story, yeah, it's Corman. And if you haven't watched the documentary, by the way, called Doomed.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, love that. That's one of my favorite documentaries. And there's
Yeah.
also a book from the guy who played Reed Richards. He's got a great book out there too about it too.
Yeah. My favorite documentary is Jodorowsky's Dune.
Oh, that's really good.
That's
too.
an incredible documentary. Oh my God.
If he had made that movie, that would have been crazier than anything we had ever seen in like the 70s or the 80s.
Yeah. Lynch, oh, look what I'm going to do to Dune. Jodorowsky, hold my beer.
That was going to be some psychedelic trippy thing.
Well, it's
I kind of want to see it.
I do too. I want to see Geiger's creations in Dune. I want to see Salvador Dali as the Emperor. I want to see those multicolored spaceships.
Cool.
I want to see all of that.
I hate to say it, but with AI, we might actually get to see something pretty close to it.
Show AI the documentary and then say, now make the movie.
I know, right?
Someone
it's going to take a lot of work, but yeah.
So, but it's
why
no
are you
legend.
guys trying to bring about Judgment Day? That's fucked up.
I know, right?
Skynet's already self-aware, bro.
Yeah, it is. Fact.
It's true.
So, anything else good?
Yeah, guys.
No. Its runtime was decent.
Oh, the 2 hours. Yeah, I liked it at 2 hours, but I do need to see theatrical so I can actually make a fair assessment on which actually paces out better and actually feels more cohesive. But just based on the director's cut, I had no problem with it whatsoever.
So, but the director's cut was 2 hours.
Or 2.
Yeah, that's going to fill in a part of a lot of my complaints about it. There are a lot of parts in the theatrical that feel like we cut from one to another and there's a section missing. It's very choppy in spots. It's just like assumed, like how we get from A to B is never really defined. How we decided that was the choice we were going to make.
Do
you know what I mean?
Do you get to see Lily's nanny at the beginning of the movie?
The old lady in the building with the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not her. I don't know who that is, but
it was her.
Some old lady in Nell. Is her
yes.
name?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the more. I just was hoping she was not cut out from the theatrical because she was a more enjoyable character than not.
Well, she's in there. I don't know how much they cut, but she's in there.
She's got like 3 main scenes. The first one with the fairy with the laundry, and the
fairy
and trying
with
to
the
hang
laundry?
everything
Shit.
up to air dry, and then the initial "you will find love one day," and then the third one is her frozen in the house, and then we never see her again.
Oh, see, I think they cut the first one because the first she appears, Lily cuts the line and she blames the fairy.
Yes.
The fairies, and then the next one she comes in after Lily steals some food. Same scene, but it's the rest of it, and then she's frozen.
Yeah.
At the end, so they may have cut.
That sounds about the same.
Yep.
So.
Oh, okay.
The bad, yeah. I think costuming. Well, his costuming was terrible.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, I'm like, why are his balls out?
He's free balling.
They didn't have underwear in the fantasy world. In the deep forest, hanging out with the animals. That's not how that works.
So, okay, is Jack a fairy boy? Is Jack a forest kid that the fairies adopted? Like
that's closer. He's human.
Okay, that's why he goes off with them. And I know it's a misconception that Jack is the inspiration for Link. He's not. There's a lot of similarities to it, but he is similar to me, like that type of character that's at a place in the woods. Or where Link finds out he's not one of the Korkiri, he's actually a Hylian, and that's why he keeps getting bigger.
This would be closer to Mowgli. Except
yes.
Fairies instead of bears.
Yes. But yeah, Tom Cruise was a little weird in this for me, and I know he was a better actor even then. But there's a lot of staring in this, like there was in Mission Impossible 2, which was just like a 2.5 hour like hair commercial for him.
That look, we don't talk about that movie. That is hands down the worst Mission Impossible movie.
Like, I am so embarrassed that I bought those sunglasses. Like I thought I was just getting the glasses from X-Men, but no, I bought the ones from Mission Impossible 2 on accident. I was like, fuck.
That'll learn you.
I know.
No, he could act even then. I mean, you go back to 81 and Taps, which is a movie that I love.
That's a good movie.
He's great in that. I mean, but to be fair, everyone in that movie is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Well, I figured it out in this. Like when he stares at Lily, like he perfected his shtick of not blinking. You're like, oh, okay, that's what made him special. Is he fucking peered into souls and shit like that by not blinking.
Yeah. If I was staring at Lily, I wouldn't. So.
By choice or stun? Like,
sure.
Yes.
Well, when Lily hits her goth phase, like I'm totally into it.
Yeah, I was there for it too. Even as a kid, I was like, I don't know what a kink is, but it's starting.
Dude, I swear to God, this reminds me Army of Darkness reference. Like, I swear to God, I was watching her when she turned kind of bad, and I'm like, the first thing that popped in my mind was from Army of Darkness. Why does it feel so good to be so bad?
Sexier clothing.
Yeah. Right.
I couldn't get it out of my head for the rest of the movie. I'm like, I like her like that, but damn it, I think Army of Darkness stole it from this movie.
Maybe. Who knows?
Hey, Sam Raimi. I wouldn't blame him.
No, I didn't make that connection, but now I probably have trouble getting it out of my head.
You're welcome.
You are absolutely welcome.
Sorry. No, my only thing is and I'm sure this is probably the same gripe that Tom is talking about when he complains about being just another color for another Ridley Scott painting. Like,
yeah,
they didn't really know how to utilize him, and that showed.
Well, he didn't work with them.
Yeah, and
that's how I read into that, because most directors with Tom, he has input. Like, hey, I got opinions of this character. I'm not sure what you think, but maybe we can work together and bring this character to full actualization. With Ridley, it's like, dude, I wrote you. End of story.
Yep.
It's like Ridley's kind of particular. Like, unless he absolutely trusts you, you do it what's on the written page, and that's about it.
But again, to be fair, he was not Tom Cruise yet.
Correct.
He wasn't Tom Cruise until the next year.
Correct. With Top Gun.
Tony Scott.
Yep.
So, and it makes you wonder if the director or the theatrical cut made Ridley tap Tony on the shoulder and go, you might want to find a spot for this kid.
Maybe. That's a good point.
I was thinking about that, but it's like, Tom might have been upset that he didn't have more input, but he wasn't Tom Cruise yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, he's just that guy that's making the silly fantasy movie.
Darn.
I know, right?
Yeah, David Bowie. What were you thinking?
David Bowie made plenty of weird fantasy movies, not because but because he liked them.
Yeah.
And we proved after this, again, he does not go anywhere near one for another 9 years.
And really never touches fantasy ever again. Maybe historical fantasy, but not straight fantasy.
No, gosh, what was it? War of the Worlds and Minority Report would probably be the closest that he gets. Well, and like you said, to your point, Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, in Minority Report, science fiction. Boom.
Yeah.
Fine. That's Oblivion. That's, Edge of Tomorrow.
Right.
That's sci-fi. He doesn't go anywhere near magic.
No.
Or stuff like that again until Vampire. So, and then really, what's he done after that? He hasn't gone near it again.
Yep.
So it's not his thing. And
Same thing with like superhero movies. He got close to Iron Man once, and then he got close to Green Lantern once.
Oh,
And that's about the end of that for him. He's never actually done one because he, for whatever reason, those deals always fell apart.
yeah. And now they couldn't afford him. Of course, to be fair, they're paying Robert Downey Jr. more than they would ever have paid Tom Cruise.
Oh God, no kidding.
Don't get me started. So, but no, it's I think knowing there's a half an hour out there, I might say that the theatrical cut is the bad. Good in terms of overall cinematic vision, I guess.
Yeah, because when you see scenes put back into a movie, it's usually not a whole half hour. I was a little shocked at the difference. I was like, damn.
Normally
usually
get
it's like 5, 7, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You're talking 30. You're like, you added a whole 25% of a movie back in. What the hell? Like Peter Jackson with extended versions of Lord of the Rings. Like,
unless it's Justice League.
Come from?
and unless it's Justice League and you double the runtime and add 0 narrative value.
Correct.
So, there is, I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll say it here to anyone that's listening. There is 0 added narrative value to Zack Snyder's Justice League. I said it.
That movie sucked.
It is the exact same film as the Whedon cut.
It's just an hour longer.
It's 2 hours longer.
Well,
it is 4 hours long.
Yep.
It is double the length. Now, granted, 72% of that is in slow motion.
Speed it up.
Christ, really?
Speed? No problem.
No, I'm making sorry, that's just my standard dig at Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder's movies would all be 10 to 15% shorter if he took out all the slow motion.
Like Rebel Moon.
God, fuck that movie.
I hated that
both
movie.
Of those movies.
I'm on record on our own show. Rebel Moon was terrible.
I watched both versions of both films just so that I could intelligently say that they were the biggest hunks of shit I have ever seen, and that Zack Snyder should not be allowed to direct anymore. That's what I would say. Here's what I want. I want Christopher Nolan to write a movie. I want Denis Villeneuve to direct it, and I want Zack Snyder to shoot it because he can make it look pretty. But that fucker should not be directing shit all again. But that's me. I could
actually agree with that,
but I'm not.
I
There's
don't
only 3 Snyder movies I like: 300, Watchmen, and Dawn of the Dead remake, which he did not write any of those.
Correct. Remaking someone else's material.
Yep.
But I even like Sucker Punch. That's the weird thing. Is that
my wife then?
I don't dislike Zack Snyder. That's the craziest thing.
Right. He's a nice guy. But directing
some of his movies, I'm just like, Jesus, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We went on a crazy rant there.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I want to have mixed feelings on Snyder. I just don't really like him overall.
And honestly, I can understand that.
I
have no
really
problem with
enjoyed
that.
Dawn of the Dead. I enjoyed Watchmen for what it was. But to your point, the first 5 minutes are in slow motion. Like literally the first 5 minutes, the opening credits are in slow motion.
Yep.
To a Bob Dylan song of all things. So, I mean, that's really fucking banging.
I know, right? Pick it up, Bobby. There's more action in the Bob Dylan biopic than in those first 5 minutes.
Till they shot the protesters, then they got my attention. I'm like, ah! But anyway,
welcome to America.
I was such a sadistic kid. Anyway, but yeah, I don't want to see Snyder direct anything anymore. I don't want to see him or God, what's his name, Goyer, work together.
David Goyer, yeah.
They don't need to be. I didn't like any of their work to begin with, like maybe Blade, the first one. But no, dude, they got shitty ass track records. They really do.
Goyer and Zach both need filters. That's the ultimate call on that one. Ridley should probably retire at this point, just to circle back around to the Scots.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Because his last few movies have just been like, these are not working. Gladiator 2, Napoleon, whatever that Napoleon was with Joaquin. And now he's going to be working on a Gladiator 3. And he's still talking about another Blade Runner movie. Like, bro, give it up.
Yeah, Blade Runner 2099, I think.
Yep.
Oh, Disney going to sue somebody.
Oh, because of the Marvel stuff?
Yeah.
All right, so you can't copyright a year.
You probably.
No, I'm looking forward to Tron Ares so I can see if Jared Leto can destroy yet a third franchise.
Oh, he will. I guarantee it. And then fourth with the Masters of the Universe movie on Prime.
Oh God.
It's gonna kill He-Man, baby.
It's not going to be him alone. They're doing a pretty darn good job screwing it up already, just with some of the casting. Not all of it, but some of it. Some of it's really good.
Yeah.
I like Nicholas Galitzine. He looks cool.
I actually don't care enough about He-Man to have tracked that, so
not a problem.
No, I'm just saying I don't care. I don't even try to watch movie trailers anymore, just because I know they're going to piss me off when I have to go see the actual film.
Maybe that's why Steve stopped watching trailers years ago.
Maybe.
Shout out to you,
they
folks.
lie. They lie.
They do. And in California, you can't do that. That's false marketing now. That's a law now.
Should be.
Oh,
why? Yeah. Well, then we need to take all the filters out of Snapchat and Instagram.
That'd be okay too.
So if it's the exact same concept.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be hilarious. But they won't do it because Hollywood would die.
No, but it makes me think of that scene in I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, where he takes the woman home, or he goes home with the woman, and her eyes aren't really green. This is a wig. Her ass is fake. She's only got one leg, and you're just like, oh my God.
Fake.
Wayans brothers. Well, the only other thing I got about the bad is just to confirm, like, some of the costume design didn't really work out the best for most of the human characters, I want to say. Other than that, I really ain't got too much bad about this movie. I actually really enjoyed it.
No, it's just a product of 1985.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that it's problematic. I mean that it's that's how they were making movies. That's what things looked like. Those were the styles running around. So
yeah, it was cheesy. It was campy. It was over the top, but it was fun. It was entertaining.
Yep.
Just shine a light on everything, even with about 40 different mirrors running through a place.
Yes.
Also awesome.
I think God of War took that for one of their video games out of this movie.
And The Mummy took it.
Or The Mummy, yep.
The Mummy took it, and then so did the new Indiana Jones game.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I still haven't played that. So.
It's fun. It's a lot more fun than I expected, but you have to open up certain tombs that way by turning mirrors.
Okay.
Yeah. Archaeology stuff,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. A way of a good game, damn it. Well, guys, this is probably as good a time as any to hit final.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Wrong picture. My bad.
No, it's not. That was absolutely the right picture.
You just broke me. Leave that one up.
Yep. That's absolutely the right picture.
God, Kevin.
No, Final Judgment, man. It's solid. I think whether you watch the theatrical or the director's cut, you're going to be entertained.
What would you actually give it a score for, though, Mark?
Oh,
Oh, hell.
Whatever scale you want to do is fine.
I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Kevin?
I'd say about the same, 7.3, somewhere in that. It's definitely a classic. It's never discomforting to watch. It's never cumbersome to watch. It's a fun flick. It's a great fantasy. If you watched it as a kid, it's always going to be fun to watch as an adult. And my kids watch it. Like they were emotionally invested. Like, what the fuck's going to happen? So, I definitely give this movie a replayability. I will say 7.5.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go about a pretty solid 7.5 as well. To your point, you just mentioned, like, this is pretty family friendly. It's not too much blood. There's enough like violence if you're really concerned about it. But most of us growing up as kids, we saw way worse than this. And it wasn't even close. By a country mile, it'd be 10 times worse than just about anything else we ever watched. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, 7.5, solid movie. I had a lot of fun from my first time watching it all the way through, even on a director's cut. And as I'm looking at this picture, I'm thinking, why doesn't he have a beer bong going through each of his horns?
Oh God, could you imagine? I mean that's awful. Awful.
Damn, I'm sorry. Bad influence.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's a pretty fun movie. We had a good time reviewing this. Mark, you want to let everybody know where they can find you and anything you got coming up next?
Yeah, you can go to the website vsmoviepodcast.com and you'll get links to pretty much everything. You can follow us on X at vsmoviepodcast as well. We post our audio, post our video, our written stuff, and cover events like Magic Valley Comic Con coming up next month up in Twin Falls. But no, it's fun to do. I know you guys like talking about movies. That's why we all do it, because it's fun to talk about movies. Somebody is there, and it's normally the guy you're talking to. So that's the best part. But no, it's good fun. Check us out. Give us a follow. Let us know what you think.
Yep, absolutely. Head on over. And Kevin, what you got coming up next, brother?
Oh gosh, next up is Deadwire Live for us. Well, no, for you. You've got Thursday coming up doing the Stargate Files with you and Skeeter.
Yep.
And then Saturday, of course, every Saturday is our Deadwire live stream. Every Tuesday here is I can't even think of the name of our show. It's so friggin' late for me here. Actually, it's
Zero-Point Reviews. We're on it right now.
Right, which is the 0 point that I just went on. And it's the earliest here for me than it is for you guys, so I apologize. But and of course, Friday after that, or not Friday after that, in 2 weeks from now on Friday, you will catch us on Nostalgia TV, the Graveyard Shift for Forgotten Television Series, where we will be doing. Are we season 4? Or are we doing something different?
I'm to be determined.
TBD. We will see. It might be Resident Alien season 4. It might be something different. I can't recall.
Did that even finish yet, Kevin? Or I don't know.
Yes, it finished.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And it's finished.
All right, then maybe that's what we will do, everybody, because not this week. It's another travel day. And the last time we did a travel stream after I was flying around, after about 20 minutes, I'm like, I'm tired, Kevin. Can we wrap it up?
And I already worked all day too, so I was like, yes, sweetheart, we can.
Thank you, baby. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This was a fun time with Legend, with Mark from VSMP. Go check out his website. Go check out his socials. Also, on the way out, hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the bell notification down below. And we will see you all on the next one.
Can you hammer a 6-inch spike through a board with your penis?
Not right now.
A girl's got to have her standards.